Morning, fam. Happy freaking Thursday, yo. Yowzas. It's not even, what is it, like 740? What's good, Mr. Kev? Did you get any rest? Yeah, I got early work today. Cool. Just waiting for my, yeah, I got a little bit. Woke up maybe hour and a half ago. Just kind of like laying in bed, but like trying to go back to sleep. And then like, fuck. Yeah. I already saw that the sky is light. Like, damn it. But this is what it is. Another day on the side of the dirt. I was having some weird dreams last night. Is what it is, I guess. No. Next one. Morning. Sometimes it's fun to listen to some oi oi first thing in the morning. Get your blood pumping. Just not this morning. Sometimes oi oi music is good listening if you have a doctor's appointment in Duncan and you're about 10 minutes behind schedule. These guys are actually really good. So Pete from Australia sent us that link to the Hilltop Hoods. I like listening to like different parts of the world's music. It's neat. I like listening to stuff like that. Good old Cosby sweater. Early work, eh? So what's your shift? How many hours is your shift this time? Oh, I gotta sneeze so bad, and I hate it when your eyes water and you're like kind of plugged up from. I got 3 or 4, and then maybe 1 and 2. Nice. Yeah, it's not raining right now. I should fucking. I gotta get coffee in me first. It went from 45 to like 30% chance of rain today. So, I mean, there'll probably be a little bit of a shower, but nothing like yesterday's weather. And it's not even windy right now. So it's. Yes, sir. I definitely have to get some stuff today and clean the truck, put a few things back into the truck, and then I wish I could get behind energy drinks. There's a something in, I think it's guarno, or it's almost like bat shit, but it's not bat shit. It's guarno or guarno or some sort of. It starts with a G. Anyways, that stuff gives me fucking raunchiest heartburn, and it's in every single energy drink. So yeah, that's what it is. Guarana. I don't know how to. Joe, you and me are on the same page. I think Kev likes his cups of coffee too. Actually, I know Kev likes his coffee. Maybe it's that guarana. Guarana. I don't know how to say that word. Makes your fingers swell, eh? It's crazy. How you doing, buddy? How's everybody living? Is you living the dream today? One thing that the four of us all share today, we were blessed to another day. It's good. It's good. Doing decaf after noon and no caffeine after 4. Really, eh? See, I used to be able to drink. I still can. I can drink coffee right up until I go to bed. But like, I think my body's starting to say, mind you, it could be different now because I used to drink coffee all day, every day. Now I'm just one pot. I mean, if I go out and if I grab something to eat with somebody, I'll always have a coffee while I'm having something to eat because coffee helps digest shit too. I think so. Records on the wall, not in the water, so don't even call. Pop sent a message. Just replying to Pops. What? Nope. Nope. Yeah. 1955 from Hilltop Hoods. It's a good jam. In fact, I'll even share it with you guys. 1955. It's a good track. Dig it. I was same way. 2-3 pots a day, couple Cokes. Would say I didn't affect me like you. Cut back and realize it was horribly affecting your sleep. Yeah, it's everybody has their own little. I think I blame, not that I blame people, but I think I blame the amount of coffee I drink through all the meetings and stuff, and it was like the social thing. So everybody and their dog would have a coffee before the meeting, coffee or two through the meeting, coffee after the meeting, and then after the meeting party, we would always usually end up going to coffee shops. Fancy that. Addicts drinking tons more coffee. But yeah, coffee's been, for the last 30 years, a big part of my life. But good times. Good times. List. It's a good beat. Yeah. Good old Dean coming through with the cold cuts. If anybody listened to different genre than hip hop or oi oi or any, I love EDM. So if you guys have any good EDM or any genres that you think that I should need to listen to, send it out. I'm always down to listen to other people's jams. Music is life. It really is. Ever hear DGC Rarities? No. DGC. Rarities Volume 1 or Volume 2 or the full album? I've got 3 options. Rarities Volume 1, Rarities Volume 2, Rarities full album. There's 4 options. So which one should I go first? Should I just start from the top and go? I'll start with number 1. Oh, this is Nirvana. Oh, it's like a playlist. Or are they cover artists? Oh yeah, they're cover. Leroy Jenkins. Fade away. The Leroy Jenkins. It's a compilation album of rarities, bunch of different songs. Yeah. How am I doing today? Can't complaints today. No complaints. That's an interesting. So, is it like gaming music? All the all that popped up with the Leroy Jenkins was a whole bunch of remixes. Leroy Jenkins remix sound effects. Your song running into the game. Let's hear that one. I think I have to be in the mood. Yeah, I thought it was a World of Warcraft. I thought so. The guys with all the fucking armor and running around with swords whacking people. Yeah. Just a quick in and out. Hope it was a satisfying. Gotta run. Bless you all. Brother Joe, you sir are a gift. And you're one of the good ones, Mr. Joe. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. I like the new name. It's a keeper. Right? It's facts. What are you up to today, Joe? Joe Isabel? Kev's getting ready to freaking jam out and go to some work. I'm stoked that it's not gonna be as nasty as it was yesterday, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but it was fucking nasty as fuck. Trees were dancing some fierce. So I'm just glad it's can have some lunch and stay warm. Nice. Yeah, I got chores I gotta do. I gotta clean the truck, set it up so when it's time, it just go and toss the line in. Oh, I bet your coffee's done. Fuck yeah, it's definitely gonna be done. And nothing says good morning more than a cup of coffee. I'm trying to like not have that morning cup of coffee like the second I wake up in the morning anymore. Because fuck that. Don't want to be like waking up because I have like an instant caffeine fix. I want to be like, okay, I'm awake. Do this and then drink the coffee. So I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. I shall return. Be right back. Coffee. This fucking coffee. Yes, sir. Yes, sirs. Good coffee. Yes. I'm digging that Belgian stuff. Man, that Belgian chocolate coffee is delicious. It's not as good as the hazelnut stuff, but it's fucking coffee. And it's chocolate coffee. It's great. I wonder what temperature is going to be now. Feels a little bit chilly out there right now. Mind you, it's like just 8 o'clock, so tis what it is, I suppose. Mr. Joe and Mr. Chris, it's lunchtime in your hood, eh? How you doing today, Chris? Fuck yeah, you are. Fan-freaking-tastic. Any day that we're truly gifted another day, like, how do you not have a good day? Like, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a fucking good day. Yeah. I think it's great that you guys hang out with me in the morning and then afternoon and the evening and like the really early mornings. It's like, fuck. Starting to get better though. Every day is better. And tomorrow is going to be even better. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be. And as the weather gets better, it's just going to get better and better and better. One of my favorite people in the world is jumping on a plane. Trash and get a functioning government. That's a loaded question, Drac. I kind of have the same kind of parliament fucking rules as all you people in the UK have. Joys of being a part of a commonwealth. It's like we all have kind of the same shite instead of having a president. Politics, I mean, for that matter, it's all garbage. That's better. I don't know, man. I have zero faith in governments. When I start really paying attention to shit and start looking into like all the corruption and shit like that, all the rules are different for the elite and how it sure, Trudeau, his dad, he was a politician, so he came from money, but like he didn't have a lot of money. And this little bout of fucking time that he's been as a prime minister of Canada, he went from a few million to over 100 million. How does that fucking happen? How does that happen? Especially when your wage or your salary is like, I mean, it's a couple few hundred grand a year, but like, how does that make $100+ million? Especially when you have to pay for shit throughout your fucking, like, make it make sense. You gotta go, Kev. Blessings, brother. We'll see you. I'm sure we'll see you later on. But yeah, man, it just. Yeah. Like, look what America's been doing right now, figuring out all the fucking shit spending and all that. Like, trillions of dollars just, I don't know where it is. As if they don't know where it is. It's in the fucking all the bank account. Like, everything has a fucking paper trail. It's like, just hire up some people like fucking Elon, do some fucking investigating, and like, paper trails don't lie. I don't know. That's just me. Pay me, I'll go find the fucking corruption. I'll go and figure it all out. I won't figure it all out, but like, if there's things that don't add up, and I have a pretty good gift where I can tell a person's character and their intent just from shaking their hand and looking at them in the face. Like if they don't look at you when you shake your hand, question those people. Because politicians will always tell you what you want to hear just to get your vote, then backdoor everything else. It's fucking bullshit. A bait on my chest. A pest predator. Yes. I see you in the bezel. I'll share this one, but it's kind of raunchy. It's actually a good song, though. If you're hating on people, it's a good song. Plays and shoot you. Nepotism. I don't know what that means. Nepotism. I don't know what that word means. What does that mean? Google. I Google it, I suppose. What does nepotism mean? I have a Condor Australian Army machete come this week. Fuck yeah. That'd be dope. I have a Gerber one in the truck. I think that was one of the first pieces of gear and recovery that me and the miss got. She still has her skeletonized Gerber flipper. The kit came with a machete, a little hatchet with a knife in the handle, the machete, the axe, the little knife, and the skeletonized knife. But that kit is fucking phenomenal. You can't even find it anymore. Machetes are good. Machetes are... It's not really a needed thing on the island. There's so many animal trails on the island, so you don't really need to... Yeah, you guys got swamp, all the vines and shit like that. And all the humidity and moisture that you guys have, everything just... It's like... It's constant growth cycle down there. It doesn't get cold enough sometimes. Well, I don't know. I can't say that, but like, I don't know. But swamps, yeah, it's like those little biodomes. It's like kind of like constantly growing. What are you doing today, Chris? Bayou is That's New Orleans. Louisiana is the bayou. I don't know. Is it a bayou down there? I think that's a Louisiana thing, isn't it? Yesterday was kind of a big day. I remember it was the day before. I think it was the day before. Broke some ice on some stuff that I needed to do for over a decade. And as much as I had my butt in my throat, my guts in my ass, it was just, I don't know why I prolonged for the whole time I was in this bout of recovery. Been trying to figure out how I can approach the old family and the old people that some of them, seriously, some of them thought I had died. Like a lot of people that had thought he's not going to meetings, nobody's hearing from him. I think he's dead. Like a lot of people. And it's I'm not holding my breath or anything like that. And like I was a fuck up. Like I'm the first one to admit that I was not a good person to be around when I was out using, and had to separate the good people out of my life because it just wasn't good. But the ball is in their court. If they want a relationship, I have to go and sign some papers. And it's one thing about addicts and alcoholics. We always mean well, unless we're using it and drinking. Then it's all about it's like selfish for selfish people. And habits are hard to break sometimes. And if you're constantly saying, yeah, I'm good, and then you relapse. So if you keep on doing that all the time, and it doesn't matter what you can say to them, it falls on deaf ears all the time. So I listened to the sponsor from the last one. I had a temporary sponsor when I was in treatment, and there's like, you can't constantly say that you're doing shit. It's like action speaks louder than words. And I mean, my actions aren't impressive by any means. Sure, I'm clean. I'm sure I'm sober. I mean, I don't work. And when I do get work, I can't keep a job because it's just, I just can't. So temp work has always been a situation for me. But I had a point what I was trying to say. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so if you just live and have good people in your life, like it's like if they see or if they have people, because it's such a small island, and the towns that I have family in and whatnot, they people tend to see the good and the clean and the see that you're trying to be a better person. As long as they can see it instead of hearing the shit that comes out your face, um, and they can see it for a long period of time, it it sets different options up. So I mean, apparently my kids are crazy good footballers, and my middle son he's going to be graduating here in 2 years. My youngest is he's a beast in football too. So made myself a pill case yesterday for my meds. Some vintage cross cut patterns, Mercata. This house Mercata. Almond brass, Chicago shoes. Dude, that sounds cool. I try not to be violent anymore, Drac. Unless there's something bad happening with people that I love. No, I just can't. I can't get behind violence. But if you fuck with my family, I got this part of me that has like a no fuck around button. Still, it's a moral. Like I have a moral line that if it gets crossed, no. That saying really reigns true. You fuck around and find out. I won't tell you where my breaking point is, but all I can say is if I'm quiet and I'm standing up, yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of the situation that I did, Chris, yesterday. The day before, like so I have two babies mamas. The first one that my oldest he gave up on having a father in his life very long time ago. Last time I had custody of him was um, I had custody of him when he was in kindergarten, grade 1, or grade 1, grade 2. I think it was grade 1 to grade 2. And I had him basically, actually, my other baby's mom, and she's a great lady, great mom, like probably one of the best moms on the planet. She that's the only reason why I had custody of him, because I was with Ange at that point. And yeah, he went from not too much education to like exceeding six doing the next year's work in that short period of time I had custody of him. And then I relapsed and lost that opportunity. And then, I mean, that was around in my 30s. So yeah. So basically from the time I was 30 until going into treatment, that little, after my mom died, and then that little horrible chunk of fucking relapse, and I can't, music fucking fucked my train of thought. But for the most part, anything that. Oh fuck! I totally lost. I lost it. Sorry, guys. I know there was some really good points I was trying to make, and I just. You hear what I'm saying, though. Anyways, like, I broke the ice. The ball is in our corner. I'm not pushing. I'm not, like, the last thing I want to do after being gone so long is to fuck up anything good in their life. At least they know that the Messenger is still there. I'm still on Messenger. And if they want to reach out or not, either way, I'm okay with that. Like, I know if they got good shit and my presence would fuck it up, I don't want anything to do with that. Peaceful man until I'm not. Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I would be okay with them just like raging out on me, and like, because I was not good. I was not a good person. I gave up and fucking bailed on them. And if they want to be mad and angry and like all the gambit of emotions that they need to deal with just to have some sort of peace and closure of this fucking train wreck, at least they would have some sort of closure. I mean, if they have questions or fucking what the fuck's, like, what happened, like, I can explain the addictions part of everything, but I won't fully understand addiction. All I know is I'm an addict and an alcoholic, and I can't do drugs or alcohol. I'm actually a pretty decent human being when I'm not doing drinking and drugging. The weed helps me become I'm a pretty decent person nowadays. Not perfect. Nobody will ever, like, if somebody say I'm fucking perfect, don't have anything to do with those people, because they're trying to convince themselves that they're perfect. There's something fucking wrong playing with that guy's head. Lunchtime is over. Everyone have a great day. Stay blessed, Chris. We'll see you around. You don't need to worry about the guy yelling. Rages a lot. Yeah. Not that I rage out a lot. Like, when I get angry, like, I have no problem telling you how I feel. Like, I'll fucking. But yes, sir. It's the quiet guy. The quiet guy my size is a very, very dangerous person, especially if they have any kind of martial arts or boxing or just zero fucks kind of mode. Is a mouse in your car? No shit. Did you leave a snack for him at least? Or did you stick your little kitty on it? I ended up with full custody of my daughter 6 months after she was born when she was 19. When I was 19, I just graduated high school. Her mom went to work and didn't come back. Best thing for my kid in the end. You got the 5 foot fuck all system? You look a lot bigger than in the videos, Drac. You wouldn't have known that you were that tall. I thought you were at least 6 foot. No. No. At one point I was 6'1", but I slouched, so I'm probably like 5'10". And I scrapped all my life. I was a fucking scrapper until about. Well, I had a scrap when I was 29, but since 29, I haven't really had to use my words now. Got some cleaners. Oh, cleaners. Yeah. Yeah, that's to be a single parent. To be a kid raising a kid and making a better life for. I mean, I applaud you, Joe. That's fucking fantastic. At 19, yeah, that's fucking. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? How you doing, brother? I mean, I had my boy when I was 21. Well, I didn't have him. Sandy had Isaac, and I mean, I tried to do the thing, like, get the house and do the work. I did. I had a job doing cleanups and hauling and moving, and I drank a lot, and yeah. I tried to provide, but I drank a lot, and I lived right across the street from a bar, so I would go to work, and then I would go to the bar afterwards, just to have a drink or two, and then I would go home. When I should have been is just working and then going home, but I didn't. I was just a young dumb kid. But yeah, I applaud people that can have kids early and like just commit and be in that fucking. But sometimes the other part of that relationship doesn't want to be a part of it, so they check out and fuck off, and yeah. Hindsight's always fucking 2020. Like, looking back, I should have done that. I should have done this, but like, Dan, what's happening, homie? How you gents doing this morning? I appreciate you stopping by. I've been doing these lives every day, multiple times a day, chatting with the coolest homies in the world. Thank you guys again. Like, you guys have no idea. Because if it was just me, I'd be listening to music, drinking coffee. I mean, that's not bad. I think I slept pretty good last night after the texting about the getting the paperwork and stuff signed, and just feeling some like I've closed a chat. Well, not closed it per se, but trying to make right all the wrongs that I did. And I'm not holding my breath. And I know if there's no relationship to be had with the kids, that's on me. But I think it would be cool to have my kids back. Even just go watch their football, like just be supportive for them. Like I don't know. I thought about my kids every day, and a very long time. And kids need both parents growing up. I didn't have both parents growing up, and my growing up was a whole bunch of fuckery. Didn't know how to be a parent. I didn't have role models growing up. It's like fucking alcoholic drug addicts, and then to people that were getting paid to watch like glorified babysitters in foster care. They don't care about you. They just care about getting paid. Except the last foster parent, Pam and Ted. They're the greatest fucking foster parents ever. It's the only stable place I lived more than a year in all of my youth, and they were martial arts teachers, and they had a dojo in the backyard, and yeah, they were greatest people on the planet. And they were both teachers too, so like not only were they teachers, they're karate and judo and jiu-jitsu and weapons teachers, and yeah, they're the coolest. I done my child support tonight every time. Joe guys still get screwed over, even if they got everything. They got the laws for are all geared to the ones. Even when they're not fit to be parents, they always get first crack at it. Sucks. Glad I can pop on and see you. Dan, no, don't be sorry. It's a learning curve. That's all it is. Some days are better than others. You just gotta roll with the punches. Any day that any of us are blessed to have on the side of the dirt is a good day. Meanwhile, she got knocked up 3 more times for 2 other guys. Got child support for all of them. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it, Joe? That's most of the time I'm doing this. Non-smile. How are you doing today, Johnny? How are you doing today, Dan? What are you guys up to today? Coffee's good. Do and I do. And I do and I do it all. Because oh fuck. Gotta love Yellow Wolf. Pop, 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 pop. Doesn't mean I have to come deal with it. Track, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Vent to you guys and I smoke my fucking dope. It's definitely 420 somewhere in the fucking world, Track. Love you, bro. That's fucking hilarious. Wow, dude, that fine. Yeah, that's good. Pay, man.
To go shopping for my cousins. Now that the cops know that I'm buzzing, they wanna drop me in the oven. Pull me over just to say I'm a fan. Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't mean I have to come deal with it. Sorry. Missed something here. Sorry, I'm a horrible multitasker if you guys haven't noticed. Sorry, I missed something there. Stepping out to do a shop. Smoke after eat. Doing well, getting ready to mid. Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day. You're gonna do good and stuff like that. I think you should become a trainer, dude, or like a instructor. I think that'd be a great gig for you, Johnny. I'm doing okay. Been a rough week dealing with health scare that isn't a big issue. Waiting on results, catching up on work, keeping the mind from spiraling. Dan, seriously? Every day we've been doing these lives. And if you want to hang out and vent and share the struggles of what's happening with you, I think that's what do with that fucking stick. It's right there. Men's mental health and stuff we just don't do for ourselves is like these morning chats and shit, like even if we're just hanging out talking about absolutely fucking nothing, it's hanging out and checking in with other people that are, like we all struggle through life. It's just a matter of how we deal with it, like we could have a puddles pity party, or we can just Support the homies. Like hanging out with you guys is like my meeting. Like I'm having a meeting with you guys, just sharing what the fuck it is that I'm going through. You guys share the shit that you're going out with. And you know, what's I've I have zero shame. Like when you're like puking and shitting on yourself so fucking high, you can't do fucking nothing about it. And then you're having somebody help you clean yourself up. Like I don't have a problem talking about stuff. Like I had a problem when I was in my addiction. Didn't know how to have an outlet of how I was feeling. But now I just like if I got a feeling, I just talk about it. Sometimes not so much. Like sometimes I still standoffish because I don't know what. Not that I'm looking for reactions or anything like that. But like having positive feedback. $50 for the guidance. At 300 smooth drugs and a lot of Uber Eats. And you look at me. Wish you had IG so I can send you project pics and stuff. Well, I have an email. Can't you just send it to the email? I'd love to see them. That'd be fantastic. I have 100 projects. Probably not 100. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to rehandle like fucking six heads. I got that really crazy splitting axe that I got to rehandle. Yeah, I probably got 15 or 20 started projects that probably needed to be. Thing is I can't multitask. Like I've come to the conclusion that I can't do one thing. I can do one thing, possibly two at a time. Other than that, and I have a patience of a gnat. So, like if something doesn't go to plan on one project, I press pause and then go on to another project. But not all any of the projects have been being finished and completed. I think the last project that I had completely finished was that knife that I did, that Ugly Sun, for that competition. And hey Dan, we're hooked up on Messenger. If you ever need to have an ear, or just want to shoot shit and vent, 100% there for you, brother, all the time. Please know that you're always heard. Walking the dog, she busts me outside with her. Catch up later. Stay blessed, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. In the prayers, brother. This whole community's got your back. I hope you know that. Kevin. Mouse! Squirrel! Dan, I don't say bye. I see you later. Because if you say bye, you're ending. I can't end stuff. It's just a continuation of next day. So I'll talk to you soon, or I will chat at you later. It's one thing that me and my oldest brother used to say all the time. It's like, I don't say bye. I'll see you later or talk soon. So everybody put Dan in your thoughts today, because you don't see him do stuff like that. So he's going through some shit. There's not a lot of people, not a lot of men that fucking we're a strange breed of people that too stubborn to talk about their feels, or like you can't English today, and I'm fucking English. Dan, Jack, you're hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Done. Ah. 7 more minutes and I can crank the house up. Good morning. Where's Kev? Kev, you still here? That's just a very, very, very small fraction. So those will get added to the. Actually, that one coffee can is like overflowing. So you're driving. Can you see this stream? I'll put this right on the screen for you to see. Like the amount of bugs that are just in this container. It's a lot of bugs. They've got other. Oh, I gotta go and get that fucking. I think I know where it is. So I saved all the bugs because usually so when April 20 come around, I usually take all the bugs and I roll them in a big fatty, and I'll never be low. No, bro. Like when you have a huge coffee can full of fucking bugs, yeah, you know you got it. A healthy habit. And that's only. I think I filled the can in like 2 years. 2 years of just continuously smoking fatty after fatty after fatty. But the thing is, I would have probably 2 or 3 coffee cans full because like I'm no joke. I'll the toilet paper rolls or the like paper towel rolls. I'll roll a big scud like that for 420, and but it's all out of the bugs. Like a year's save your bugs for a year, and that's your 420 fucking treat. I got all this. Yeah, yeah, I do have snacks all over the place. The lack of sugar in my coffee is crazy. What's the deal with waiting for a certain time to turn the thermostat? I think the thermostat should stay at a certain temperature, and if it's too hot, open a fucking window. If it's too cold, close the window. That way, the thermostat is always set. Set it and forget it, like that cooking thing. What was that cooking thing? Set it and forget it. It's like a crock pot, maybe. I don't know. Animal? Oh yeah. Bronco rotisserie. I don't think there is a certain. Is there? I think if you just set it to a comfortable temperature, just leave it. And if it gets too hot, open a window. If it's too cold, close the window. That way, it doesn't you don't have that flux of I gotta heat up the house or I gotta cool down the house. It's like if it's a constant temperature and it's livable, comfortable. Bronco rotisserie. Oh, that's what it was. Set it and forget it. And it'll. Oh yeah, cranking up the house. That when I refer to cranking up the house, I let the neighborhood know that I'm awake with really loud music. Actually, just for shits and giggles, I can get away with it for. Oh, just about dropped that. That would have been a mess. Let's go and have a look at the world today. Show you guys my hood. Oh, coffee cup. Because you need a coffee cup. It's not raining out there right now, so go sit outside and have a coffee with you guys. I'm gonna break my. Come. Good morning, world. Okay, I gotta take that music off because I won't play it loud. Well, I'll play it to the music that I listen to the point where I listen to it. But it's not going to be long because I don't want that strike. Power that. Power this. You guys will be able to see.
Fresh lives here.
What do you guys want to listen to? You tell me what you want to hear, and I'll crank it the fuck out. Here. What's my morning go-to? This is an actual good one. Calling all dancers.
Advil plus acetaminophen fights pain 2 ways by combining 2 trusted pain reliever.
And I will get it.
It's fucking loud in here.
No strikes today.
You can't be late listening to music and then talking to your homies, because heaven forbid you do that.
I'm not a monetized channel. I don't know why I get strikes or anything like that. Or like,
Don't do it.
oh, that's amazing. Yes, sir. It is. It's a beautiful day in your neighborhood. I mean, it's cloudy as fuck. So these trees are second growth trees. I mean, they're pretty big. They're big trees, but oh look, the little cherry tree is starting to produce buds. That's a cherry tree, and that's a cherry tree. And my little, can you see my little Christmas tree in that other bucket? Oh yeah, them trees are big. The Lonely Doug makes these things look like fucking toothpicks. No joke. Never gets old. Never ever gets old. I need more coffee. Oh. Because coffee. Calling all dancers. That's all I have left of that 2 kg. And that was like 5 days ago that I bought that other one. So some weeks, that's what I was saying. I like between 6 and 8 days for 2 kilos of sugar. That's ridiculous, my friends. Fucking ridiculous. And to think about the amount of sugar that I was drinking before, I cut 4/5 of my intake of coffee out. Oh, Kev, I gotta show you this. I think I remember seeing it. Yeah, it's right here. It's full. Doesn't want to rattle because it's so full. And then I have little coffee cans all over the place that are like little coffee cans like this. This is that hazelnut stuff I was talking about. Best Gourmet hazelnut coffee. This is good. The shit's good. But I have like one over there. I think I have one. I don't have any in the truck. But I have that little container in the bedroom. Oh, well, all those containers. There's like 2 or 3 containers. One container in behind the other speaker. I think it fell down because the speaker was rattling so much. So this is a JBL. This is what makes my life so much happy. Same deal, completely stuffed full. Another like stupid amounts of fucking weed. I smoke a lot of weed. So April 20 comes, there's going to be a lot of maybe I'll make a shit ton of fucking big fat doobies for 420 and just give them out to everybody. I think I'm not ready to be a person right now. I know that for a fact. I don't want a people right now. I was comfortable. Sorry, I can't multitask. I say this to you guys all the time. Not a very good multitasker. Oh, it's been an hour. So Kevin Church will be seen in Afroman. I wanted to clean the truck. Then I got high. I had to do the dishes. Then I got high. Now I can't do laundry. And I know why. Yeah. Because I'm a fucking high guy. I was gonna vacuum the house, but then I got high. Track, you're fucking hilarious on me. I was gonna wash the windows, then I got high. Track. Your humor is what makes the world go round, brother. Sometimes I really do think I'm funny. And then you guys tell me, you're not so funny. It's good. I gotta sell a couple more knives here. So if anybody is in the want, let me know. I've got an SRK here. I can't remember who. Was it Joe or Jeff? I want to say it was one of the Joes. Joe Kasparak or whatever. I can't remember how to say his name. I can go through I don't even know which one it was. I think it was last night, or was it yesterday afternoon? But I have that SRK in 3V. couple people showed interest in it, but showing interest and committing is, I mean, it is what it is. I know how it is because funds sometimes get tight, especially when you're used to having extra income coming in, supporting the house, and then it's no longer there. I have a couple emails that I'm waiting on. I've got a couple texts that I'm waiting on. I have to connect Neil and Pops together. I got to get that knife out in the mail. What I need to make is I need to get a whiteboard, another whiteboard, I think. And have it in an area where I can see it all the time. Because just the way my world works is if I don't see it, or if I'm not thinking about it, that just kind of leaves my thought train. Like you guys see, I can't multitask for shit. But the having a whiteboard with all the things that it's just, I'm not struggling, I'm learning. Okay, so you get so comfortable and having a reminder or a reminder of things that need to be accomplished and writing lists. Like I'm starting to like see the stuff that was done and I didn't need to do, but now that it's not being done, I need to do, like making lists and setting your day up instead of like winging it. I know winging it, going grocery shopping and going grocery shopping hungry are just, you spend a fuck ton more money than you don't have. And so having a list, getting what's just on the list that you need instead of buying stuff that you want, easy, convenient stuff. I used to do that all the time. Now I just can't do that anymore. But yeah, I need another whiteboard so I can start whittling down my project list. Once I get all the project lists done, I won't feel so overwhelmed, because I think that's a lot of my problem is like I've got so many projects going that I don't know which one, like I just don't know which one that I should do that will. But if all of them got done, then I wouldn't have any projects making me think like, fuck, which one should I do? The kid in a candy store with like, you only got $2, but you got a million candies to choose from. You got $2. What are you buying with a million choices? It's like a cat with a mouse. What does it play with it? Does it fucking kill it? Does it eat it? The Ugly Sun, seriously, was my favorite project, and being able to be a part of a knife building contest that was, and doing well in that competition, like that made me feel really good. So the Ugly Sun was by far my favorite knife build, and I should build a couple more because there was a lot of, I mean, like a lot of big knife channels, Scab really says it a lot. like, how long has man been on the planet? A long time, right? So like, if I've thought it, it's been thought. And there's different versions of the same knife from day one to today. So there's different versions of a lot of the similar blades. Like katana, it's a different knife, but there's swords that are similar in a lot of aspects. There's a lot of katana that look the same, but there's a little bit of differences. Sheaths, there's kydex, leather, freaking fabric. What's the fabric one? I swear I had another one here. Anyways, I mean, if I crunched it out, the most time consuming part was building the sheath, because I wanted to do some sort of clamshell, but the clamshell those are kind of designed for different kinds of knives, right? So I had to make some sort of custom sheath, and I will definitely do it different next time, because it was a clunky mess, but it was it was a functioning knife. I think I would probably do with like the scale material. I probably wouldn't do natural wood, because I learned that the wood that I used for it, it wasn't stabilized. It was just cut and dry storaged in Ziploc bags for the longest time. And then it went into a box that didn't have a bag. So I don't know if there was swell factor, because I live in such a wet place, and I didn't seal the wood properly, so there was some shrinkage on the handle. So if I do start making other people's knives, I'm going to probably go with like a G10 or micarta or epoxy, or I have old jeans. I might make some denim epoxy scales. I've got all the molds and whatnot to make scale material. It's just a matter of I need to get I gotta get a new scale, because I did it wrong last time. I just eyeballed the you have a sheet of vintage micarta. Yeah, see, like I would like to get into. I've never made anything with micarta yet, so I don't have that knowledge. But as far as a complete knife build from me, if I commit and there's interest and people have paid for, like, it would be probably 2 weeks. I can get a knife out without a sheath in 2 weeks. And then but I don't like doing that. I think in that competition there was 3 months. And yeah, I got it in time in 3 months. So what blades tool I like? My ultimate favorite steel was always carbon, like 1095. I like what thing about making knives? It's a steel. Jack, fantastic. You're funny. The Ugly Sun was made in ACRV2, and that's I liked working with that. I've worked with 1095, 1085, 1075. A2. I've made one knife with A2. I've got spring steel that I've made a knife out of. I've made knives out of saw blades. I mean, too thin and they're brittle. I think carbon 1095 is a really good bush steel because it'll hold an edge for the task at hand, but it's easy to sharpen. I mean, it's corrosive metal, so not corrosive, but like it, if it's not cared for, it will rust. Always need to put some sort of lubricant on it to keep it from rusting out, but you can never go wrong with 1095. But that being said, I'm starting to get into these super steels like that 3V. This 3V. That knife has never had to be re-edged. I strop it once in a while, not often. Whatever that Spyderco steel. I'm a big fan of the Spyderco steel. The XC something or other, XT something. This is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I've been told to just put stuff in a bucket of oil. It's not going to go bad in a bucket of oil. And just put all your steel that's not being just put it in a bucket of oil, and moisture can't get through the oil. So just until you're ready to like make the knife, or if it's something that's not outside, like just keep all your steel inside, or if it's in the shop, put it in a bucket of oil, because even if it's old dirty oil, better than trying to get the pitting out of the rust pits out of the steel. And once I find when a knife has had that one piece of rust starting on it, it's like it tends to, it's like a scab. You know, like you keep on picking the scab, it's gonna like get bigger and spread more. Or like chicken pox, you know, get the chicken pox on the knife. It's like cancer, it just spreads. Got lots of used oil. Yeah, I mean, just cut the top off of a quart. I mean, got like a liter or a quart or whatever you guys, quart of oil. Cut the top off just big enough for the knife to plunk in. Just put all the steel in that. Just don't knock it off or knock it over. Or have an actual can of oil that you can take the lid off and on and off. Yeah, any old oil, it's not gonna hurt it. Yeah. And when it comes to getting your heat treat on it, look, it's already like ready to go. one day I want to like find a forge instead of having to use torches. I've got map gas. I found that map gas really is the hottest gas for sure. Keep picking a scab. It becomes a Florida man that likes Big Daddy. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. That's funny. Great for cutting old mufflers off. What, oil? Oil is good for, how do you explain that last sentence, Kevin? Great for cutting old mufflers off. Oh yeah, map gas. Yeah, it gets hot. Like it's almost twice as hot as propane. It just, actually I tried it on the so I've got all this stainless steel. I haven't worked with stainless steel. I want to try and make a knife out of stainless steel. I thought it might have been aluminum, and map gas will absolutely melt aluminum. And I hit those pie getter routers, and it didn't melt. So it's definitely stainless steel. So I have a lot of stainless steel that I can make knives with now. Do you like stainless, Kev? All of my kitchen knives are stainless steel, so I mean they tend to hold an edge. Yeah, I'll show you. I've got like an old pie getter router. But yeah, it's definitely more than a quarter of an inch. And that's the small one. I've got a really big one too. And oh, pie getter. Yeah. Get them pies out the oven. Yeah, when I worked at that pizza joint, the owners of it, previous to the owners that have it now, they figured stainless steel to put into the oven with no handle of wood or anything would be a good idea. Yeah, not so much. It gets hot. And if you got lots of pies to pull out, stainless steel is not your option. Gets hot fucking quick, and it's heavy. So, but I've got, I mean, just in this handle, that's one freaking ginormous knife. And then how many blanks do you think you can cut out of that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 10. And you can probably get, it depends on how big the knife. Say that's one knife, maybe a little bit, 6, 8 inches. 8-inch knives are, 4-inch handle, 4-inch blade, 8-inch. So 10, and then however many you can get out of this chunk up here. So that's, you want to have like a big knife. I mean that's you know, fixings for a bunch of knives and that. And then the other one is like almost 3 times the size of that. So I've got many options, and I've got lots of cutting discs. So yeah. I wish I had you know, those tile saws that put water through it. I wish they had cutting discs for steel. So when you're cutting your steel, you're not having to constantly dip, grind, dip, cut, dip, cut, dip. With the tile saw, they have constant water to clear off all the stone buildup. I think that would be a good. Yeah, I remember those bandsaws with fluid. Yeah, I don't have that kind of capital. You can get a tile cutting saw for cheap. I got no fucking bandsaw money, bro. One day, maybe. At least my buddy's got a drill press, so I can start, instead of having to use fucking a quarter drill to fucking dig out holes for your pins for your handle material. The first few knives, I only had the DeWalt ratchets and whatnot, and I burnt a couple batteries trying to drill some steel. What time is it? 9:30. What time did we start? Oh yeah, we started like around the 7:30 mark, didn't we? Well, thanks for hanging out with likes of me, guys. It's nice to see you guys. Yeah, super early. Well, I'm not joking. When there is light out, I don't know, the world just tends to wake me up. So remember, any day on the side of the dirt is truly a gift. Think of it, hug of it, appreciate of it, thank them for their services. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the freedom to do stuff like this. And if you are an addict like me, oh, man, I'm sorry that you have to have a struggle like that. But just know that there is help. If you need to get into a treatment center, a detox, rehab, I cannot financially help you in any means, but the email is always in the about section. If you need help, you need an ear, or you just are done with doing the maintenance program of addiction, please reach out, get help. I mean, sometimes it takes a bit, sometimes it takes a whole bunch of relapse. Like I'm living proof that there is better way than dope. It's a struggle. It's not easy, but once you are at your wit's end and you don't want to do it anymore, that's a good time to try and reach out and get some help. And I have faith that you can do it. If you're struggling like I struggled, you're just done. Yeah. There's a better way waiting. Know that you're absolutely not alone, appreciated, and very much loved. As all you fine folks that hang out with likes of me, I love you guys. You guys really do a great service to me, and I hope I do the same for you guys. Just this rambling Canuck on an island in the Pacific. You know, you guys are always here, so I appreciate the company. And of course, we'll probably do another one later on. Or maybe I'll do a video of me cleaning up the whole old dirty ghosty. I don't know. And fishing, because fishing. It'd be nice to have a tasty fish right now. Anyways, be kind. Tell somebody I love them, because tomorrow's not promised. And see you on the next one, fam.